Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to use ye and an in English sentences. Ye and an are called indefinite articles and they are used with singular or countable nouns. You cannot use ye or an with plurals and also uncountable nouns. So first of all, we learn how to use ye, article ye, in English sentences. We learn some rules, grammatical rules regarding it. Okay. See, ye, article ye is used before a word that start with a consonant sound. See, in English, apart from the letters A, E, I, O, U, all the other letters are called consonant letters. Okay, in English, we use ye before a word which start with consonant letter or consonant sound. Okay, more than consonant letter, we use ye before the word which starts with consonant sound. Okay, for example, a boy, a girl, a book, a pen, a dog, etc. Take a look at these words. The letter B, G, B, P, D, all these letters are consonant letters and as well as they have consonant sound. Okay, for example, I met dash boy, a boy. See, we pronounce ye as a in English. That's why I said a. Okay, I read dash book, a book. I wrote with dash pen, a pen. I saw dash dog, a dog. Like this. Okay. But this, and one thing to remember, I already told you, in English articles, the letter doesn't matter, sound matters. Okay. Here what happens is, but we use an before these words. And I have few words here. Okay. I have few words here. All those words, actually, like I said, all those words start with, consonant letters, but we cannot use ye before them. We use an before them. You can ask me why. Okay. See, for example, take a look at these words. So, like I told you before, actually we supposed to use ye with these words, but we can't use. We use an. Why? Because, see, even though these words begin with consonant letters, they actually have vowel sound. Okay. In English, sound is important to use article, not a letter. See, all these words, you have to remember these words carefully because most of the question asked like this only. Okay. For these words only. For example, you see, an hour, an honor, an honest man, an honorable person, an MLA, an MLC, an MP, an MSc, an MA, an MBA, an MNC, an NGO, an X-ray, an RTO, an FIR. So whenever you have these words in a sentence and you have blank before these words, in that blank, you can never write ye. You can always write an only because you see here, take a look at the example hour. See, why do we use an here? Very simple. Okay. We do not say hour. We say hour. Not honorable. Honorable. Not honest person. Honest man. Honest man. Honorable person. MLA, MP, MLC, MP, these words, all these words are there, no? They have the sound of E. Okay, ye. Ye, sound of E. That's why we use an before them, these words, NGO, X-ray, RTO, here also. O sound, FIR, E sound. So this E, O and A sound, this all H silent here in these beginning words. Because of these words have vowel sound, even though they begin with consonant letter, we use an before them. So be careful with these words and never to use ye before these words just because they start with the consonant letter. Okay. So this is how we use. We will practice some sentences regarding this letter. Okay. So let us come to an. Okay. How to use an in English sentence? So you all know, basically we learnt in our younger classes. See, An is used before a word that start with a vowel sound. So what are vowels in English? In English, you say A, E, I, O, U. There are 5 vowel letters. So basically, the words which start with these 5 vowels, we use an. Before them, we use an. They must be singular. Remember, okay? An apple, an orange, an umbrella, an egg. See, take a look at these all words. A, O, U, E. All these are vowel letters as well as they have vowel sound. So that's why we used an before them. An apple, an orange, an umbrella, an egg. So that is a basic rule. Okay, that we all know. But in an also, you see, we have some, I have a list of words here. See, these words are there, no? But we use a before these words. Okay, this goes against the rule. So what happens here, you see, all these words, they start with the vowel letter. Okay, so basically what comes to our mind, oh, these words start with vowel letter and we have to use an before them. Not like that. Even though they begin with vowel letter, they actually have, consonant sound. So that's why we do not use an before them. We use a before them. See, for example, a university, a uniform, a useful, a user, a utensil, a unique idea, a unicorn, a European, a 1 rupee note, a one-time offer, a one-way ticket, once in a lifetime, one-time opportunity. So we'll use them in sentence, okay? We practice them, then it will be clear. For example, he is studying dash university. So in impulse, what we do? An university we write. So not like that, a university, because see, all these words which starts with U, actually they have the sound of Y. Okay, U means the sound of Y letter, English Y letter. That's why we do not use an here. We use a only, because all these words have the sound of Y. And you see, European, 1 rupee, one time. This all one, wherever the word begin with 1. This all, they have the sound of V. Okay, so that's why we do not use and with these words. Okay, you have to memorize these words. You have to remember these words. And when you have blank before these words, remember which article you need to fill there. Okay, for example, he is dash honest man. You cannot write he is a honest man, an honest man. And here, for example, iron is dash useful metal, not an useful metal, a useful metal. That is very important. We'll practice it. Okay, and so that is all about these articles, a and an. So the most importantly in examinations, the questions, framed on the basis of, this rule only, and these words only frequently asked. So that's why you should remember the words which have consonant sound but begin with vowel letter, and also which have vowel which begins with vowel letter but have consonant sound. Okay, so let us practice to get perfect in this topic. Dear students, we have already learnt how to use a or an in a sentence. We have learned some rules, grammar rules related to that, but we need to practice. Unless we practice, we can never be perfect in the topic. So that's why I have brought some practice sentences for you. So there are 20 questions here, like fill in the blanks. We have to fill the blanks with either a or an. Okay. So I hope you remember the rules we have learned. So let us do it together. Let's come to the first question. He waited for dash hour. An hour. Because H is silent, consonant letter, vowel, sound. She is dash honest woman. An honest woman. Same rule is applicable here also. I saw dash elephant in the zoo. An elephant in the zoo. Here, the basic rule. Okay. Vowel letter, It's a vowel letter and vowel sound. And he is dash university student. Letter vowel, but sound is consonant because U is the sound of letter Y. So that's why a university student. This is dash useful book. A useful book because here what happens? Vowel letter but consonant sound. She bought dash umbrella yesterday. An umbrella because here U is a vowel letter, vowel sound also. He works in dash MNC company. An MNC company because I already told M. When we say M, it's A, sound of the letter E. So that's why we use an MNC company, consonant letter, vowel sound. It was dash one day trip. It was a one day trip because sound of V. When we write one, V-O-N-E, sound of V. So that's why it was a one day trip. O is a vowel but consonant sound. My father is dash engineer. An engineer because basic rule, vowel letter is there. So vowel sound also, that's why. She has dash unique idea. A unique idea. She has a unique idea because here what happens? Vowel letter but sound of Y. So that's why. The doctor advised dash X-ray. So here what happens? Consonant letter but vowel sound. An X-ray. So he is dash European citizen. He is a European citizen because U means Y sound. I need dash pen to write. So there is no need to apply any special rule here also. I need a pen to write. I need a pen to write. So because consonant letter, consonant sound. He is dash NCC candidate. He is an NCC candidate because there E sound comes, N. So she wants to become dash IAS officer. An IAS officer. He gave dash honest answer. He gave an honest answer. I hope you know the rules behind it. And this is dash U-turn. This is a U-turn because Y sound. I watched a dash interesting movie. I watched an interesting movie. Because vowel letter, vowel sound. She bought dash orange from the shop. An orange from the shop. Vowel letter, vowel sound. She completed dash MBA degree. She completed an MBA degree. So here what happens? MBA, MSc, MA or MLC, MLA. That all we use and before them. This is the rule we learnt already. So this is how we use articles in English. So I hope you understand well and I hope you find this video useful. So if you like this video, so share this video with someone who is in need of it. So again, we will see. Thank you for watching. I must tell that. Thank you very much for watching. So again, we'll meet in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.